tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we are bringing one of the readings back that I haven't done for a while now. And the question we are asking today, what is the vibe that you give out to the person that you're thinking of? Pile number 1 is on the left, pile number 4 is on the right. So this deck is called In Between Tarot. The second one is called Super Lunaris. The third one is Game of Thrones. And the fourth one is the Texture Tarot. Now, I'm not going to be only using these decks. I will be clarifying this deck mixed with one more. Depends on a pile, what I'm going to feel like. So choose yours, meditate, stop the video if you need to. I'm going to catch you in timestamps. Hello tribe, pile number 1. So let's take a look at what kind of vibe you give out to this person. I kind of want to start with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot and go from there. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Wow, okay, thank you. We have 2 cards straight away, okay. All right, all right. You know what I'm feeling already for pile number 1? There is that division here. Straight away, the vibe that you give out to this person, it seems like you either have 2 very different personalities to you or 2 different types of facades to you. There is duality to you, if you can see from these 2 cards. I tend to see these cards and read them a bit differently. I like to look at the imagery because it's very rich. Whoever this person is, they think that you have a really big heart. We have a heart space shown over here, and we also have these 2 women who holding their hands on their chest. So this person knows there is that conflicted energy though here, what you give out to them. It seems like you have a big heart, but maybe you don't give it or show it to just anyone. The vibe you give out to this person is someone who has this almost like a healing energy to you. But there's also resistance here, what I'm picking up. This person knows that you are not the person that would be super open or give all of yourself, you know, or show everything about yourself straight away. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Pile number 1. Number 6 and number 2 might be important here. It can be a date. It can be someone's life path. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Yeah, number 2 is coming up here again. We have 2 of Wands. Yeah, again, duality. You see what I mean? 2, 2, 2, 2. I keep hearing that. It does seem like you either guys are someone who is quite focused. Now, remember pile number 1. When it comes to how other people see you or view you, it doesn't necessarily always mean that's who you are. Because sometimes people tend to see us in a very different light, right? And I just want you to be open to that. But obviously, if that's not going to vibe with you at all, this might not be your pile. This person sees you as someone who is quite busy and you're super focused. You're really, really focused. I'm seeing a serious face. 2 of Wands, Devil. The Chariot. Okay, I kind of want to mix this deck with the Triple Goddess Tarot. This is the in-between deck that I used to start with. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? The Star. Strength. You have a lot of major arcanas here. And the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. Let's take a look at this. You know what? This person, the way that they see you is someone who has almost like you tend to show yourself at your work or with maybe your friends, people that you know of you, and you know, different scenario, different type of you, I'm seeing. And you choose to show yourself. That's how they see you. You choose to show certain traits of yourself in different situations. But this person thinks that you have some kind of a hidden power, hidden ability in you, some sort of a talent I'm seeing here. And there is that sense of, you know, I don't know if you're interested in astrology, because that's coming through here. For others of you, maybe you're quite spiritual and this person can feel that, or they know of this if you have spoken about it. And that's something that intrigues them. I do believe that this person thinks that you do have healing powers here. The strength, take a look at the strength card. And as well, what I'm paying attention to is the symbolism over here. Every time I look at it, I know that this is a healing vibe. This is someone who is focused on their health, or this is someone who can somehow help other people feel better. And for some of you, if you are not practicing that, that's what this person thinks of you. You have some type of a healing energy about you, almost like a healing aura that I'm getting here. And they see you as someone who's chasing after your dreams. You think big, but this person also can see that you are battling your own demons. I want to express myself that way, you know. Strength and the devil above. You are trying to find the way to feel better. You're trying to understand your shadow work, your shadow self, and to come out on top. This person thinks that you're doing really great when it comes to centering yourself and when it comes to calming yourself down, especially if you meditate. This person finds it quite fascinating because it does feel like whoever this person is, they might not be as good in it, or maybe they just don't practice it. There is that mystical vibe here that I'm sensing. Almost like this person wishes that they could see things the way that you do. This person knows that when it comes to your past, they sense it, that you probably have been hurt in the past, and that's something that you are healing from. For some of you, this is some kind of family matter. For others of you, this might be some kind of a past relationship here. But whatever the case, this person can see that you're going to be quite successful and respected in the future. What kind of vibe? Almost, you know, like this person is a little bit, I'm getting the sense of they almost like want to take a step back and just observe you. Because there's something about you that they don't quite understand, and they wish they could get to the bottom of this, I'm hearing. But it's almost like they're a bit, it's not like they're scared, but it's intimidating. That's the word. They're a bit intimidated about one part of you. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Nine of Coins. Yeah, you're very independent in this person's eyes. And this person can see a very strong friendship or very strong connection next to you. Almost like someone has your back. Someone has your back. I don't want to cross this person because they have their back and they can see through people. This is not for all of you, but if that's your message, this should be vibing with you straight away. You should know exactly who this is, who's got your back. There are a couple of people involved here. And this person doesn't want to fuck around. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Ten of Swords. I must tell you, this person's a bit intimidated by your experiences or by maybe the way you talk or what you say. Number 9 is important here too, as we can see. This person sees you as someone who has built quite a lot for yourself. You are aiming to be independent, you're aiming to be free, you're aiming to build something for yourself where you don't have to depend on anyone. And for some of you, this person might be a little bit, taken back because of that. It's almost like this person doesn't need me, this person has everything in control. For others of you, this person admires that. So you need to know where you stand when it comes to this person. This person admires and they really like how you treat people around you. This is big here. It's quite fascinating how you find solutions to difficult situations. And it's almost like they wish they could do the same. This person knows that someone is waiting for you, someone wants you back, someone is missing you. It might be your family members or your friends. They see a strong circle around you. Five of Swords just showed itself. I don't know what has happened here. I don't want to get involved in everyone's stories because it would be a really long reading, but it seems like someone, either there was some kind of a conflicting situation here, or someone has lost some type of battle or argument. And someone might have been humiliated by someone's behavior, I'm seeing here. I'm hearing don't be foolish, or I shouldn't have been so foolish. Yeah, I shouldn't have been so foolish. I should have seen the situation for what it was instead of imagining things in my own headspace. So I don't know if that applies to you or the person that we are talking about here, that you're asking about. The Seven of Cups as well as the Fool, I should have seen it better. I should have expected this. So something maybe has gone south. I kind of want to take a look at, I wasn't planning to do so, what would this person like to tell you? Let's take the steampunk deck. What would this person want to tell you? Again, you see there is a repetition of twos. Again, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Four of Swords. Hermit. Three of Wands. Page of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Chariot. What would this person want to tell you, pile number 1? I'm gonna speak in their words. I'm hearing, I'm quite busy with life right now. There's a lot happening. I'm just trying to push through. I remember the days when we were close. Now, I'm reading this for anyone, really, for any kind of connection, so I'm not very focused on certain type of connections here. I remember the times when, or I see how close the connection is, but at the same time, I'm waiting for something to happen. I have taken a chill pill. I'm just there. I'm just laying there. I'm just chilled. I want to see what time will show. I've taken some time to focus on myself and what I have to do on my path, but I'm also looking back from time to time. And no doubt that I still have one eye on you. So that's what I'm hearing for pile number 1. I do hope that this made sense. Tribe, thank you for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2 people. So I'd like to start with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. The main deck that we are using for you today is 𝒃𝒐𝒐𝒌. If you need links to my decks that I use on this channel, it's right in the description box, so just scroll down. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person, pile number 2? What kind of vibe do you give out to this person, pile number 2? Queen of Air. As well as the 9 of Pentacles. Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh. This is interesting already. I'm intrigued. Okay. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Lovers. I keep hearing you, Fool. I'm smart enough. I know what you're doing, I'm hearing. But when this person is saying that, I'm seeing them smiling. So it's a bit of a sarcastic way of saying this, you know. I'm smarter than this, you fool. And someone is giggling. Because that's why I was giggling at the very beginning. The Hermit. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? 5 of Pentacles. Five of Swords. King of Cups. We have 555 here, so the relationship in their eyes, whatever connection you have, I'm not focusing on certain types of relationship here. We have the 2 of Cups, the beautiful, beautiful card over here. This person, the way that they see you right now as we speak, because it feels like this connection has shifted over time. But the way that they see you now, they see you have grown so much. You're very intelligent. This person sees you as someone who cannot be fooled. You are very intelligent. You're very, very independent. And it's almost like for some of you, the way that this person sees you can be a little bit cold. And what I mean by that, because that's what kind of vibe you give out to this person. I don't need anyone. That's what type of vibe you give out to this person. Either I grew cold, I'm hearing, to this connection, or I became wiser, you know. You have to have certain standards, or in order for you to stay in my life, you have to have certain core values. So it's up to you what kind of values to bring into the table, I'm seeing here. The way this person sees you, you are someone who focuses very much on self-care, and I'm seeing little self-care routines, or whatever you do for yourself. You want to grow. You want to grow spiritually, you want to grow emotionally, and you're someone who is very emotionally mature in their eyes. Now, remember, when we talk about other people's perception on us, it doesn't necessarily reflect on how we see ourselves. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But if this reading doesn't vibe with you at all, this might not be a reading for you. This person sees you as someone who appreciates different cultures. I don't know why this is coming through, but that's what I'm seeing here. Either you're quite educated on that, or you have traveled and you've seen certain things, or maybe your friend circle is quite diverse. I'm hearing metropolis. I don't know for who this is, but this person acknowledges a situation where maybe something has happened, where there was a bit of a conflict or conflicted situations here with the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, as well as the 5 of Cups. Someone was really disappointed by someone's behavior or some type of situation that they were in. And this person can see your disappointment. This person completely acknowledges as some type of situation where maybe that's not you, maybe that's them, because someone had to go or someone had to distance themselves from the situation I'm seeing here in order to grow on their own, in order to focus on themselves and grow on their own, because someone, it seems like they knew that the time has come, or the time is coming when I have to focus on what matters to me. And this is not coming from ego, it's coming from a very realistic type of view, very mature type of view on life. You know, if this is not happening the way that it should be, flowing naturally, I think it's time to take one step back and to refocus, I'm seeing here. You are someone in their eyes who doesn't like to waste time. You don't like to waste time on things that you don't appreciate, because the type of person you are in their eyes is someone who's quite, you have this strong bossy type of energy. Maybe the way you speak, maybe what you do, you like everything to be in control. Or maybe this person was someone who was maybe over controlling at one point. I'm trying to switch between the scenarios here because I have to mention it all. But overall, there is a bit of history here that I'm seeing. I'm disappointed that something had to end, or something didn't go the way that I've planned. Someone has hurt someone here, or there were a lot of ups and downs that I'm seeing. But someone didn't take it almost like an insult. Someone kept focusing on their heart space. Instead of closing it off, they embraced it as an experience. So this can be you, or this can be the other person. Yeah, death. I'm telling you, this relationship connection of some sort has gone through some type of transition here. And it seems like it was pre-planned. It had to go that way. It had to be that way. And this was some type of a lesson here. And it seems like both people acknowledge that. Death, Knight of Wands, and Judgment. Yeah, this had to be leveled up. In order for this connection to be balanced and to be peaceful, I'm seeing here, and to grow further, there had to be some type of a shake-up. Some kind of a change. So either you have gone through this already, guys, or you're about to go through that. But it's almost like it is necessary. It is necessary to level up at a similar pace. At a similar pace for both people. I'm hearing let's go. Let's move forward and let's go. How does this person see you? What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? You feel, or you felt like home to this person, but then it changed. But then walls were up from one or the other side. Someone became defensive. Number 7 might be important here, as well as 5. Seeing 9 for some of you. It can be a date, it can be someone's life path. This person sees you as someone who's quite precious, and you don't, I'm hearing anymore, you don't allow your boundaries to be crossed. I'm seeing if someone did you wrong in the past, this person knows that you wouldn't tolerate the same behavior. You want to end that type of cycle, that type of communication, that type of relationship, connection. Would it be friendship? Would it be romantic? Would it be family matters? You want to finish it. You're like, I don't like this. This is something that I don't tolerate. I know what I'm worth. I'm focused on my own worth and what I'm building around myself. And if I feel like something is off or something is taking too long, I'm going to reconsider. So it does seem like someone in this connection has to step up their game in order to find a similar ground, be on the same ground, to make this happen. But it does seem like these two people are on really different vibes at the time when I'm reading this, because I'm reading this from current energy right now. Whenever you come across this video and whenever you click on this pile, let's take a look at what would this person want to tell you. Let's take the Triple Goddess Tarot. What would this person want to tell you? What is this person thinking about? What would they want to tell you? What would this person want to tell you? Either this person wants to reach out, or you are the one watching this that want to reach out, and this person is very aware of this. I'm saying vice versa because we have a lot of people watching this and I can't put you guys in a box. This person also wants to say that there's a lot that they could give, or you have given them. I'm seeing someone rereading messages from someone. What would this person want to say? I keep hearing I want to find balance. We have judgment twice here. Someone is leveling up, someone is going through energetic shift. I'm seeing here it's not the most pleasant. The person would like to say that I'm still learning, especially when it comes to the heart space. I'm still learning. I'm still going through certain ups and downs and transitions in my life. I'm being curious. I'm still curious, I'm hearing. I'm still curious. Yeah, I'm still curious. Take a look at the Four of Cups in this deck. She's, it reminds me of an energy of Seven of Cups every time I see this card, you know. A bit of a daydreaming type of vibe here that I'm seeing. But in this case, it's not helping. It seems like this person has been sitting there for a while and it's not helping them. Not feeling it. One more shuffle. Yeah, someone is very focused. It's like, oh, someone is obsessively thinking about someone here. And I do believe, because we're talking about what this person would like to say, this person seems a bit tired, I'm seeing here. Either they can't get through to you or you can't get through to them. If that was a situation where we just said, okay, what particularly this person wants to say, I'd say this person is literally thinking how to reach out to you or what to say. I do believe that a couple of you might have blocked this person or cut communication off. And this person is aware of that, if that's your case. And it's like the only thing that they can do is to keep it going. I'm seeing they going in circles, running in circles in their mind. They keep thinking about the same situation again and again. For others of you, what they would like to say, it seems like this person wants to prove themselves to you here. Look how much I can offer, look what I have. But it does seem like people who are watching this, they're like, I don't care what you have when it comes to material stuff. Show me what you can offer when it comes to your heart space. So this is quite an interesting story here, guys. I do hope that this made sense. And people who had to see this reading have come across it. Tribe, love you as always. Thank you for coming back. And I'll catch you soon. Hello Tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, I want to first pull a couple of cards from the Dreams of Gaia. I'm not aiming for any specific, type of relationship here. This can be anything really, friendship, romance, family members. I'm going to try and keep it open. And remember, how other person might see you, it might not be necessarily a reflection of how you see yourself. But obviously, if you don't feel like you vibe with this reading, this might not be a pile for you. How does this person view you? What kind of vibe do you give out to this person, pile number 3? Okay, so we're going to be using the Game of Thrones tarot for you guys. We have the Maiden as well as the Hero. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's starting strong here. Okay, what kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Bear with me. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? We have Hermit. Your cards are kind of, they are a bit stubborn. They don't want to come out. So maybe someone is quite stubborn in this connection. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Queen of Spears. Take a look at how similar these vibes of these people are. Two different decks. Take a look at how they dressed, how they present themselves. They see you as someone who is very graceful, regardless of your sex. Someone who has, almost like you have a two very opposing energies here. One of them is very motherly, very caring, regardless of what gender you are. That very caring, sweet type of energy, but someone who's quite mature. This is not that naive type of energy. The energy you give out to this person is someone who is able to comfort someone else, someone who would be a motivator. I almost want to say with this Queen of Spears here, but someone who also has a lot more strength behind your facade. You could easily get in a battle while dressed like a lady. You know what I mean? This is that type of energy here. You probably have a couple of different talents, or maybe your job and your hobby might be a little bit different. You know, I'm sensing a bit of this masculine energy, but then combined with the feminine. And when you put them together, it's quite a unique type of vibe. Seems like this person thinks that you don't really need anyone. You have it all together, but it seems like they sense sometimes that you could be cared for, and maybe you just don't show it to other people. This person would like to care for you if you allowed them to. Again, you know, the Queen of Coins, this is very motherly type of energy. You are wise beyond your years in this person's eyes. Maybe some of you are mothers or fathers here in this pile. So at the bottom we have the Queen of Coins, we have the Death. Okay, your cards are acting a bit crazy here. And the Sun. Bottom of the deck, let's see what we got. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, let me tune in. Let me adjust the time a little bit for you. I don't know what has happened with this connection, but it feels like there seems to be an emotional or physical distance between these two people. This person sees you as someone who's fighting their own battles. And almost like they would want you to not to sometimes. I don't know why, but that's what's coming through. It's almost like this person sees you as someone who keeps on going, but they wish that you could take a break. They wish that you could just stop and just relax a little bit. It can be regarding your situation when it comes to work, or I'm seeing some kind of a conflict that might have happened before, and this person would like you just to relax. You know, just let's approach it from a grounded perspective. I'm hearing. Let's just start from zero for some of you. That's what I'm picking up. The vibe you give out to this person can see that you are aiming to see the sunshine. That's what's coming through here. Maybe you have talked about this, I'm not sure, but this person understands that you are someone who doesn't need a specific person or doesn't need certain things or monetary things in your life. They see you a little bit withdrawn right now, or maybe this is the other person's energy. Can be vice versa in readings like that, because a lot of people are watching, and also there are a lot of energies, and especially when we talk about someone else, there are two energies that are combined in a reading. This person sees you almost like an example for other people. There is that underlying struggle that they acknowledge in you. I'm picking up quite a lot of fire, so maybe there is this describes someone's personality in this connection. Who you seem to be to other people who don't know you on the surface. I think a lot of times people might be mistaken. That's the way that person sees you. I'm picking up, I'm looking at the sun above over here, and I'm looking at the sun card here too. It seems like you're able to bring happiness to other people's lives, happiness or hope. I don't know what you do in your life, but maybe this is the advice you give out, maybe what you do, but you bring hope to other people's lives. But what's interesting here, how this person views you and what kind of vibe you give out to this person, is someone who might be struggling in their own battles, but at the same time they wish good for everyone else around them. I'm looking at all these swords and all of these tools that you can fight with here. We have 8 of Swords over here. We have those claws. We have the Queen of Spears, ready to fight whenever she has to. And in a Death card, we have someone who's holding a sword or a dagger over here too. So it does seem like this person sees you as someone who is prepared for anything. So I'm hearing whatever happens, whatever happens, I am ready. And we also have the Ace of Swords right here, followed by the 5 of Swords over here, and those 4 swords are on the floor. It's almost like this person wishes that you would just relax. You don't have to push so hard sometimes, and you don't have to approach certain situations from a difficult type of perspective. It could be much easier, this person wants to say. You should focus on yourself a bit more. They wish that you could mother yourself instead of other people. Maybe there was some kind of a confusion or some kind of a difficulty between you two, I'm seeing here, and someone was a bit stuck in their own head about that. Someone had to stop. I'm hearing stop and stare, a bit like in that song, right? I'm pretty sure those who need this message, you know exactly what song this is. Actually, let me look up the lyrics. This is, as you know, probably by One Republic. I'm just gonna read it out for you. If there's gonna be underlying feeling when I'm gonna be reading these lyrics for you, this might be a message for you. It says, this town is colder now. I think it's sick of us. It's time to make our move. I'm shaking off the rust. I've got my heart set on anywhere but here. I'm staring down myself, counting up the years. Steady hands, just take the wheel. Every glance is killing me. Time to make one last appeal for the life I lead. Stop and stare. I think I'm moving, but I go nowhere. But I go nowhere with the 8 of Swords, as well as the 5 of Swords here in this card, especially the person just taking the time to sit down and stare at one place, after a difficult period of time. And the shaky hands made me think of the Ace of Swords, as well as the Death here, when this person's holding this sword. Look at their facial expression. She's probably trembling inside. And then it goes, yeah, I know everyone gets scared, but I've become what I can't be. Stop and stare. You start to wonder why you are here, not there. And you would give anything to get what's fair. But fair ain't what you really need. Oh, can you see what I see? They're trying to come back. All my senses push. Unite. Oh, sorry, I can't speak in this pile. I can't read. Untie the weight, tags, I never thought I could. Steady feet, don't fail me now. I'm gonna run till you can't walk. But something pulls my focus out and I'm standing down. So I think this tied in very nicely with this reading, because when I look at the Maiden card over here, she's also taking a minute to just kind of appreciate where she's at. I think this person sees you as someone who is quite spiritual or grounded. Same goes for the Hermit over here. Someone who's taken some time to do a bit of digging, soul searching here. But there is that almost like underlying feeling of fight, you know, almost like me against the world type of situation. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? I kind of want to pull from the I'm gonna switch decks, from Triple Goddess Tarot. You know, the vibe you give out to this person, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Someone who is preparing for war. So this is going to be metaphorical, right? Translated in your head. Someone who's preparing for war, someone who has been practicing a lot, and someone who has been pushing themselves, you know, pushing their limits. And throughout time, everyone saw them as someone who's very assertive and someone who is fearless almost. But inside, this person can see that this person is actually struggling, and this person is actually fearful of what's about to come, but they're trying not to show it to anyone because they don't want to scare anyone around them, or they don't want to show their weaknesses. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Again, swords. Queen of Swords is here. Seems like this person might think or feel that you have a shield up, you know. There might be some type of protection that you put up, I'm hearing. And also in the Ace of Swords, it almost seems like there's a cold wall, almost like an ice wall just behind that hand. And in the Queen of Swords, we have a shield and swords just on the top. This person sees you as someone who is very wise, but almost like too wise, almost like threatening wise. You know, like there's that threatening type of energy here. Take a look. We keep on pulling swords here. I'm telling you, I'm ready to fight. You know, I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat situations. I'm going to tell you how it is. Are you ready to hear the truth? I don't know. Maybe there is something that you said to this person. This person sees you as someone who can be sometimes a bit cold. Or maybe this is the way that this person is. Because remember, it can be vice versa sometimes. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Ooh, card on the floor. Again, swords, believe me. We keep pulling more swords. We have the Seven of Swords. This person thinks that you're keeping some information from them. So it doesn't have to be intentional. Maybe you're just hiding. Maybe you don't want to tell them something. Almost like, you know, I want to tell you something, but I'm going to hold part of the information just for myself. I'm not going to tell you just everything. We keep pulling swords, guys. There's that cold energy here that I'm picking up. We have the Two of Swords, someone who's protecting their heart space. I do believe this person sees you as someone who has a lot to give, a lot of this caring energy, but at the same time, something may have happened in your life where it made you withdraw, or it made you turn cold a bit. Maybe regarding this person or some type of situation in your life. But you're protecting your heart space. You're protecting yourself. It's like this person can see through you. Too many cards. Whatever you hide from them, they can see, they can feel it. Eight of Cups. For some of you, I'm seeing someone who is afraid to be committed. And what I'm picking up here straight away, we have a rabbit over here, we have a rabbit over there. So I'd say look up a spiritual meaning of it, if that's something that vibes with you. I'm seeing that this person thinks that you're gonna be reunited, or the communication will come back if it was broken. Yeah, you see? It's almost like this person can feel that this connection will either be reborn, or maybe that's something that you're thinking about now with that Queen of Pentacles. Too many. Okay, thank you. Okay, this wanted to come out before, and it did. Ten of Swords, it does seem like this person sees you as someone who has gone through quite a difficult transition in your life. I'm hearing someone was hurt, or someone had to go through a very intense period of time. In the midst of healing, I'm hearing, in the midst of healing, taking it one step at a time. When something goes south, this person sees you as someone who focuses either on your work or digs deeper into why this has happened and finds answers in darkness. Let's take a look at what this person would like to tell you. What would this person like to tell you, pile number 3? I want to pull from this deck now. What would this person want to tell you? Seven of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. High Priestess. Someone is holding information back, you know, it's like I don't want to say something, I don't want to show myself. 10 of Pentacles. I don't want to talk about something I'm seeing here. Maybe a family situation of some sorts, or foundation. Yeah, I see. High Priestess as well as the Seven of Swords here. There is some kind of, you know, withdrawn information. Something that I don't want to talk about, something that I don't want to say. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. The Knight of Wands. I feel like I want one more. And the Ace. Again, we have the Ace of Swords twice here. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Oof, okay. I'm hearing right now I'm reserved. Right now I feel a bit defensive. Right now I have a bit of a wall up. I'm just taking one step at a time. I'm focused on my work. I'm focused on my finances. I don't want to talk about something that has happened regarding some kind of commitment. Some kind of a family matter, or maybe finances. It's not comfortable for me to talk about that, but there's gonna be a time where I'll feel better. I'll feel like I have all my energy back. I'll feel like I'm gonna come back to life, and then we can expect some type of communication or some type of closure. For some of you, I'm seeing. You're gonna figure it out, I'm hearing. You're gonna figure it out. You will be told what you have to be told, or we'll speak about it. We will speak about it. Devil. Someone is really going through a dark, you know, night of a soul here. That type of situation. Or they did. Yeah, and someone was really, really not interested what the world has to offer. Like, I don't care, I'm not interested, I don't care, I don't want to see. I'm fighting my own demons, I'm fighting my own bad habits or certain patterns that are not helping me. And I'm detached, I might be cold, I'm focused on my own independence. I know I'm wise, but I gotta take my time. I gotta take my time. You have to walk away. It's better that you don't search for me, I'm hearing for some of you. It can be your words or it can be this person's words. The Nine of Pentacles as well as the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups here, it's telling me that someone is completely detached, someone who needs to take some time on their own, someone who needs to figure themselves out, someone who wouldn't be the best type of communication around this time. And whoever this is, they realize it. And I'm pretty sure that they have showed it by either not speaking or ignoring or becoming a bit detached. Yeah, they're taking a chill pill, you know, no action, no movement. I gotta sleep. I gotta take my time. I'm just focused on self and what I have to deal with. Yeah, there are battles that I'm going through right now. I'm dealing with some type of battles. It's not easy. But this is my personal dilemma I'm hearing. A lot has happened very suddenly, or something has happened very suddenly. And it can be to do with some type of home situation here, or some type of maybe pre-planned celebration or pre-planned event of some sorts that maybe did or did not happen, I'm seeing here. I don't like too much attention I'm seeing here at this very moment. So that was quite an interesting scenario, pile number 3. I hope that this made sense. Tribe, thank you for coming back. Love you as always, and I'll catch you soon. Hello, pile number 4. So let's take a look at, first off, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Oof. One card straight away jumped out. And then we're going to pull from the Texture Tarot. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? I'm hearing a show off. Someone is a bit of a show off here. Or someone might have played some games I'm seeing here. Or at least that's what was understood. Yeah, see, every time I pull from the Dreams of Gaia, I read from the imagery mostly. What I'm picking up from these two cards, it seems like someone has someone's heart. Now, I'm reading about any type of relationship. So someone knows that they have a power over the other person. And maybe even if the connection is a bit distant right now, or there was some kind of a clash, for example, I'm seeing someone has happened suddenly, but there was some kind of a shake-up too. I didn't see clearly, I'm hearing, and I should have known. I didn't see clearly, I should have known. But it does seem like this person sees you as someone who is very attractive, even if that would be a friendship or a family type of situation or romantic connection, but it does seem like someone is wearing a mask here. Maybe for some of you this is you, that's the way this person sees you. Protecting your heart, but at the same time it seems like someone wishes that someone would approach someone else's heart the same way that they would want to be treated. We have the Page of Swords. How does this person see you? What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? King of Swords. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Page of Swords, King of Swords, the Moon. Five of Wands. King of Cups. I'm hearing there is someone else in the picture. Or there was some kind of a disturbance, or maybe there are 3 people involved here. The World, bottom of the deck. The Devil, followed by the Ten of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. Whew. Pile number 4. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? First off, I want to start with saying that this person sees how truly smart you are. And it does seem like there is that vibe here. I don't know who did what, but someone tried to play a game. But the game was really visible. The game was visible, but someone was really patient and they didn't say something, or they didn't say anything at all. But both parties, they know what's up. This person sees you as someone who is really wise, but also someone who is very observant, you know. You are someone who pays attention to details, but for some of you, this can be sometimes making this person uncomfortable if you dig a little bit deeper into their business. If this person sees that you're being a little bit too much, they're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe for some of you, this is this person. It can be vice versa. This person sees you as someone who's trying to achieve the best when it comes to your knowledge, education, career. This person also sees you as someone who has some kind of underlying power or ability. And they see you as someone who's quite lucky in life, you know. Something happens unexpectedly that you come out on top. You come out on top. I'm hearing someone is trying too hard. Someone should stop trying here. So I don't know who this is, you or this other person. Let's leave certain things to the past. Let's leave it to the past. The past is gone. Let's move on, I'm hearing here. There might have been some type of competition in the past here, or some kind of a conflict with the Five of Wands. I'm hearing there were certain things that were unspoken. Someone didn't share themselves completely, or didn't express themselves fully. And that could have turned the events upside down, I'm seeing here. If someone said what they wanted to say at the very beginning or earlier on, things would have been a little bit different. But this seems like, this seems to be a bit of a karmic situation here with the Devil and the Ten of Wands. It had to happen the way it happened in order for someone to refocus, to focus on something else. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? For some of you, this is not for everyone. This person sees you as someone who is a survivor. That's not for all of you. Okay, that wants to come out. We have the Empress. Yeah, your external image is very, very alluring or attractive. There is something that this person admires about you, and they wish they had the same kind of feature, or maybe the way you dress, or something along those lines that intrigues this person. There is the sense of temptation here. I wish I could, I wish I have. Yeah, I'm telling you. We have the Empress, Nine of Cups, as well as the Knight of Cups. There is that push and pull situation here. Out of all the piles that I read, this pile feels to have more romance in it. And I'm trying not to focus on romance. I'm trying to be very open to any kind of relationship. But here, it seems like someone really wants to tie the knot. So it might be you or this other person, but it's coming from one side, and I think the other person is resisting a bit. Trophy. Someone is a trophy here. If that would be a friendship, someone sees the other person as someone who is very alluring, someone who is very charismatic, and someone that could be a really good example to other people, but there's a bit of jealousy there. There's a bit of jealousy there. Let's see. This person sees you as someone who is very abundant, especially when we're talking about finances or family heritage of some sorts. Yeah, I'm telling you, emotionally and financially abundant. And I mean, come on, and has a lot of wisdom to offer. It does seem like someone wants to tie a knot here, or maybe some people have just chosen this pile. Those who are married, you're just checking in because it does seem like it. Come on, the Ten of Cups here, finding the Ten of Pentacles. But either way, it does seem like, I must tell you guys, there is that sense here that someone is either a bit jealous, but for some of you, it's appreciation. It's not that bitter jealousy, but for a couple of you, I'm seeing a bit of this obsessive energy here. I want it, I see it, I want it, you know, I want to have it. That's what kind of situation I'm saying here. So I'd say some of you, be careful when it comes to codependency or unhealthy patterns of some sorts when it comes from you or maybe this other person, because someone really wants to have it all. You know, when I have a cake and eat it too, that type of situation here. Let's be partners. I'm seeing let's be partners. I just want to be there. It doesn't matter where you're at, I just want to be there. And it can happen in friendship sometimes, right, too, where someone focuses on the other person too much and they do whatever the other person tells them, you know. So that's why I'm just a bit, I'm in between in this pile, you know. It's something is too good to be true here. And someone has pink glasses on and someone doesn't really see the person for who they truly are. They only see the good parts. And this can be a little bit of a problem later on. Yeah, because things have to be spoken. Things have to be spoken about. Both people have to be very open about their own strengths and weaknesses and what it is that they want to talk about. I want to see you for who you are, I'm seeing here. I want to see you for who you are. Someone is a little bit more, sharper, a bit more intellectual, a bit colder when it comes to this connection, whatever that would be. And the other person seems to be coming more from heart, you know. There's a lot of love to give. And the other person is like, let me take a step back, let me see. How do I want to approach this connection, you know? How do I want to see it? And someone is kind of procrastinating here, I'm seeing. I don't want to rush, or I don't want to do something that is rushed. If that would be, let's say, a friendship type of situation, or maybe even family matters. If someone offered something to you or you offered something to them and the other person is like, let me think about this, you know, I have to feel it for it to be right for me. And but overall, it does seem like the vibe you give out to this person is someone who is quite balanced, but at the same time there's some kind of a temptation here. But this is not a balanced temptation. The person is balanced, but the energy that is coming from the other person is not so balanced. It's just like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much, you know? It's a bit too much, you know, with the King of Wands here. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too much. I don't know what to do. Let me think about this. I don't know how to approach this. I'm telling you, some of you might be married here, pile number 4. Or you have just met your life's partner and you both might be a bit obsessed about one another, if that's the romantic situation. If that's a friendship, I'm seeing someone has to step up their game, because otherwise, if that healthy jealousy will turn into something that is a bit insecure, that can be a bit of a problem later on. But one person in this connection has a very strong vibe and the other one is a bit more laid back. almost like looking at the other person as inspiration. I'm seeing here, and let me see what they're gonna do. I'm gonna follow the lead, that type of situation. Let's take a look at what this person would like to tell you, pile number 4. What would this person like to tell you? Let's take the in-between tarot. Thank you very much. 10 of Wands. What would this person want to tell you? I'm hearing you go first, so I don't know what it means for all of you. Page of Swords. Death. Temperance. King of Cups. And the 8 of Coins. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Cups. All right, now what's interesting straight away, take a look at the Death card and the Temperance card. Look at the sky. Again, we have the shadow of the Devil right here, and we do have the Temperance coming from clouds, made of clouds here. So it does seem like this person might be, they want to say that they're dealing with opposing energies. Either they are hot and cold, or they acknowledge that you are hot and cold, and something has to end. I want to come with peace. I'm hearing here with the 4 of Cups. Look at these two people. We have to be equal. I want us to be equal when it comes to this matter, but I want you to go first. I want to learn. I'm still learning myself, and I'm still trying to find balance in my life or in this situation. And there is, again, with Temperance over here, reminds me of temptation, okay? That apple tree, you know, and it's very tempting. It's very, very tempting here. It's tempting to see where this can lead, either idea or this relationship can lead. And I believe this is something that could be worked on, but I'm not entirely sure with the Page of Swords, because pages are still learning, right? You might expect maybe for some of you communication from this person, and it might be within, I'm being very specific here, this might be for one of you out there. You might hear, after watching this reading, you might hear from this person within the next 2 or 3 hours. But this is definitely not for all of you. Or maybe you're going to decide to send a message to them. Either way, it does seem like this person wants to say that you could be in charge if you wanted, but there is almost some kind of temptation, or there is, I don't even know how to express that feeling that I'm getting. It's not that there is fear, but if we did this, I don't know what would happen, you know? A bit of fear underlying here, but maybe there is a situation where two people decided to do something that is not acceptable, or something that is a bit crazy, you know, in other people's eyes. But whatever the case, it does seem like this person thinks that there is some kind of responsibility that can be a bit heavy, and they're thinking about that responsibility, and they want to make sure that you know about that. It's a heavy burden on my shoulders. Let me deal with that first. So for some of you, this person wants to talk about children and discuss that topic. For others of you, this person wants you to know that anything is possible. So tribe, I do hope that this made sense, and thank you for coming back, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.